Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Excuse my no makeup face. In today's video I wanted to do my nails with you guys. I've bought like a nail kit and stuff online. So yeah, I thought I'd swap it up a little bit. Like, you know, everyone's at home at the moment, we can't get our nails done. So yeah, you're not really going to be looking at my face, you're going to be looking at my nails. And I also want to warn you about my hands. I did fake tan this morning and it's developed, and yeah, it kind of needs washing off now, so please don't look at them. I've gone without nails for about since January, so I think I mentioned it in my last video. When I went to Disneyland Paris, I actually got my finger, like my acrylic, like caught in a door, and it like pulled my nail off. It was horrible. So ever since then I've had no nail bed, so literally like it ripped the whole thing out. So I haven't been able to have any nails on because, well, I mean I could have, but I could have just had like none on this one, but it just would have looked stupid. So yeah, I've been without my nails for so long, whereas before that I had nails religiously for like 4 years. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this kit. So the kit that I got was actually from Kiara Sky. It's basically a starter kit and it's called the Jelly Tip Soak Off Kit. And basically what this is in here there's like your tips, but they're not tips, they go over the whole nail. But they're actually made out of gel, not plastic. So obviously they're better for your nails. And I don't know, since I've not had nails on, I've kind of wanted to keep it because I actually quite like the condition that my nails are in at the moment. But I do still want to have nice looking nails because my nails just don't grow very nicely. So yeah, I saw this, I think it was, I'm not sure, I think it was Tammy, Makeup by Tammy. I think that's who I saw this, she had it, and then I thought, oh yeah, that like looks a bit of me. In total, my order comes to £150. I also got 2 colours. They're basically the exact same colour. And Ollie did say that when I ordered them, he was like, why are you getting 2 of the same colour? And I was like, they're not. They're like, one's like a brownie nude and one's like a peachy nude. And he was like, they're basically the same colour. And yeah, they are pretty similar. And it also comes with this, which is like, it's like a mini lamp. I'll get it out in a minute. But yeah, it's like a 1 finger lamp. They also sell a normal size lamp, and I do have one, but it's actually at my mum's. But yeah, I mean, obviously that comes with it. In the kit you get, let's get these tips out. I'm honestly so excited for this. I've had this for like a week and it's just been sitting there, and because I wanted to do a video I was like, no, you can't touch it, you can't touch it, you just need to do a video of yourself doing it. So these are the tips, and I went for medium coffin. They had long coffin, stiletto, almond and square. I think they were the ones I had. So yeah, I went for medium coffin. I was going to go for long, but I watched a video on YouTube. I think her name is Long Hair Pretty Nails. I can link it down below for you. But yeah, I watched her because she does nails all the time. She does all different brands, and I watched her video and they're all really quite long, and I thought, do you know what, I don't actually want them that long anymore. Like, I used to love long nails, but yeah, not so much anymore. So I thought I'd go for the medium. But yeah, obviously this comes in a kit. They do sell these separately as well. So obviously if you wanted to get a different shape, but it's perfect because then you don't have to do any filing or anything. So it comes like this. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm really sorry about the light, but the sun has literally just come out and it's behind me. So, but yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's got numbers on like the lid. So it's got each number for the different nails. And then this is what one looks like. So it's just like a clear tip, obviously, that covers your whole nail. And then the numbers are, oh, you're definitely not going to be able to see that, but the numbers are actually on the end of the tip. Obviously you don't need to cut these down or anything. They're like or file them or whatever. So yeah, that's them. And then the kit also comes with the prep, which says number 1. Then number 2, which is the primer. Number 3, which is the builder. And then number 4, which is the top coat. So yeah, obviously the tips are clear, so if you didn't want to put colour on them, you can just leave them. But obviously I bought the colours because, yeah, I just wanted to do a colour. Normally when I get my nails done, I normally go for acrylic powder because it lasts longer and it doesn't like chip or anything like that. It doesn't lose its colour. But obviously with this, I was like not doing my own acrylics, so yeah, I'll just, you know, at least if it's at home I can just change the gel like every couple of weeks or whatever. And then it also comes with this, which is your little leaflet on how to use it, which is quite good. It's like a step-by-step. But yeah, and then on the back it also says the shapes that they've got. So yeah, they've got long coffin, medium stiletto, medium coffin, medium almond and medium square. So I was actually right. So that's everything that comes in the kit. And then I also picked up one of these, which is basically just got all the tools in it. So this is like a file thing. And then it's got like your cuticle pushers, and then this one is to remove gel, and then this one is actually to like snip off your cuticles. And then it comes with a file. That was quite good. That was just from Amazon. And then I also got a drill, because when I watched that long hair pretty nails video, when she done it, she like used the drill, and because you have to like get rid of the shine on your nails, otherwise the gel won't stick properly. And I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to sit there and try and do that with a manual file, because it's just going to take ages. And then also when she put it on afterwards, she like drilled it while it was on her nail, like they would do in like the acrylic nail shop, and it just made it look a little bit more seamless. So, but yeah, this was literally like £20 from Amazon. So that is the kit that you get. So obviously I've got the main drill, different like heads, more heads. Honestly, I'm quite scared to use that drill because I literally don't know what I'm doing. But I've got to stop saying literally. And then obviously your lead. Oh yeah, it's a USB, so I can plug it into the computer. And then it actually comes with a brush as well. Oh right, that wasn't in properly. Wow, that's very... Right, I'm going to start with it quite light because, yeah, I'm a bit... I'm literally just doing what they normally do in the nail shop. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Okay, you can press quite firmly. It does burn. I don't know if that's meant to happen. But I think it's... I don't know if that looks right. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and file all my nails to get rid of like the shine. I don't think I'm using the right drill bit thing, to be honest. Maybe... Right, let's try a different one. Okay, so I'm just pushing down my cuticles. I've went straight in with a drill, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and get rid of some of my cuticles manually. Yeah, and then I'll go in with the drill afterwards. So, because I have like no idea what heads are right or whatever. So yeah, I've just basically pushed them down with that. And I'm only doing one hand at the moment, because I'm not going to sit here and bore you by making you watch 2. Right, this little thing is quite cool. So, can you see that? So it's basically got like the little thing there, and all you do, I used to have these when I was younger, all you do is slide it around your cuticle. Obviously be careful because you don't want to take off too much of your cuticle. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. This is pretty gross. If you don't like cuticles, then come on. We'll just put that there. And it basically just chops off all your cuticles. Obviously the rest of that I'll get off with the... Just want to make sure that you can see, because this is actually a really good tool. Because sometimes I find if you just use like a cuticle pusher and just push them back, you still, like this one, you still get like the excess skin. So yeah, instead of going in with a drill, getting that to cut it off, I just use this to snip them off. So I'm going to do this and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've cut off all of my cuticles with that little tool thing. That's actually really good. Like I said, when I was at school, and me and my friend used to do nails, I always used to use these, but I used to use like plastic ones. But that one's really good because it's really sturdy, and it just glides round the nail so easily. Now I'm just gonna like buff off the nail with this, just to make sure I get rid of the shine, and then I'm going to go in with the electric one and, well, just file even more, I suppose. Well, they look better already. Honestly, my cuticles were so bad, and I was going to do them the other day and I thought, no, you've got to leave it because you need to catch it all on the video. Oh my god, these are really hard to get out. Right, I'm just going to go in with just like a smaller one, just so I can really get into the corner bits. Okay, so now I guess I need to pick out what ones are going to fit me. Now when I saw Long Hair Pretty Nails do this, she measured them and she said like not everyone's nail shapes are the same, obviously, so like that bit at the bottom won't necessarily like fit onto your nail, so she actually filed round them, which I'm going to do because I want them to be as real looking as possible. I've picked out my sizes, and then I have also like got double because obviously I will do my other hand at some point. So I needed to make sure I got the same sizes because I don't want to have to try and do that again. So prep steps. It says begin with clean, sanitize hands and nails. Push back each cuticle. Remove the shine from the natural nail with a file, focusing on the cuticle and the edges of the nails. Okay, so that's fine, I've done that. Now I'm just going to go and file around the edges of the actual tips, and make sure that they fit perfectly on my nail. All my cuticles are pushed back, all my nails have been like buffed, and I've filed all of the plastic tips or the gel tips, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so that was step 1. So step 2 is apply 1 coat of prep to the natural nail. Oh, I'm going to need the lamp. Right, let's get the lamp out. So the lamp That is so cute. It's tiny. It is American, so it's got an American plug, and I don't think I've got a converter, so luckily it's also USB, so I can plug it into the back of the computer. Just hope that it's powerful enough for it. Ah, perfect. Oh, so you just click it on and off. I see. So we don't need that plug. Right, so I'm scared now. I don't want to ruin them. Right, so it says apply 1 coat of prep to the natural nail. So this, yeah, prep. Which nail shall I start with? Let's start with my thumbnail. Tell you what, how about I lean on that? Wow, this is very strong. So I think what this does is just dehydrates your nail. So obviously even though we've like buffed it to get rid of all the shine, I believe this just dehydrates it all. Okay, so 1 coat of prep done. So next step says apply 1 coat of primer to the natural nail, which obviously is number 2. Oh no, does the primer, I think the primer is the one that dehydrates. Don't really know, actually. Then it says, prepare the nail tips. A, size jelly tips to your nail beds for a perfect fit. I've already done that. And then it says B, lightly remove the shine from the inside of the jelly tip that will come in contact with the natural nail with an E-file. And I watched this on, I think it was on their Instagram. So I just need to line up where it's going to sit. So it's going to sit about there. And they basically just remove all of the shine. So I've just filed just enough for where it's going to actually sit on my nail. I think it's to make it rough again so it holds better. Right, so I've done that. So now it says apply a thin layer of builder over natural nails and cure for 30 seconds with the flash cure LED lamp. So that's this, number 3, which is the builder. Apply it all over my natural nail. Okay, and then cure for 30 seconds. So, right, I think that's 30 seconds, so we'll just take it off now. I'll count next time. Then it says, apply a thin layer of builder under the jelly tip, only to the area of the tip that will come in contact with the natural nail. So I'm just going to put it on that bit that I've just filed. Press the jelly tip on the natural nail with your thumb from the cuticle to the free edge, firmly making sure to remove any air bubbles. So you push it from the cuticle to the free edge, pressing it hardly down. Then it says cure under the lamp. Oh, okay, so you have to press it quite hard to make sure there's no bubbles, and then for 10 seconds. And then it says remove thumb and rotate the nail to cure for an additional 30 seconds to make sure sides and edges are fully cured. This is really hot. Like, I don't know if you've ever had your nails done before and like the lamp feels really hot. I don't know if it's from the filing and stuff. It's probably where my nails aren't used to it. I used to get it quite a lot if I got like a full set of nails done. I'd used to get it. I'm just leaving it in because I don't know how long 30 seconds is because I didn't count again. Okay. Wow, that's weird. Oh, there's a bubble in there. I mean, it's fine because obviously I'm going to cover it. So I'll just show you what it looks like. Oh, it feels so weird to have nails on again. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to leave it clear. I'm going to put colour on it. So it doesn't matter too much. I don't know if you actually can even see. But yeah, there is a tiny little air bubble in there. That's why it says you have to push really hard. But I'm actually really happy with that. That looks like pretty real. Now, the next step is to get rid of the shine on the top and then go in with your gel coat. But when I watched Long Hair Pretty Nails channel do it, she actually went over with more of the builder gel just on top, just to make it a little bit thicker, because it is quite thin. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're very sturdy, but she said that she preferred it to be a little bit thicker, so she went over the top with the builder gel and then she went over the top and done like her design or whatever. So I'm gonna like get rid of the shine of it. But I've got rid of all the bits that were like up my cuticles. Also, just at the ends of the nails, there's like where it's been made, it's normally like there's like a rough bit at the edge, so I'm just filing that bit off. I want to put another coat of that builder gel on to make it a little bit thicker, like what she did. I think hers lasted her like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm basically just like painting it on like you would normal gel, and then just putting that in the lamp to cure. I like that lamp, it's actually really really quite handy. I know you can only do one finger at a time, but obviously when you're doing this you can't exactly do more than one finger. But I suppose if you was doing it on clients, like I said, they do a big lamp, so you could just get that. And obviously to paint them you have to do it one by one using this lamp, but I don't really mind, at least they'll all be perfect. Well, hopefully they will. Oh, it has made it thicker. I can't believe how good this drill is, considering I honestly paid, I think it was like £26 maybe. I'm actually so happy with that. I know it's not painted or anything yet, but it's like, it's got the bump in it, which, you know, makes it look natural. It's like quite thick. I like the what's it called, how pinched it is, like it's quite, so that stops it from potentially like breaking. The flatter a nail is, the more likely it's going to break. So if it's got that bend, that little arched bend, then it means they're more sturdy. But yeah, I can't believe how good that is. That was so easy as well, and like for my first go, I don't think I've done too much of a bad job, to be honest. And also I did see that you can infill them as well, so when they grow out you basically just apply more of the builder gel in the bottom. Basically when you would go and get your acrylics done, they just apply acrylic down there, like by your cuticle. Yeah, you just use the builder gel instead, and that basically fills it in. So you don't even have to keep reusing, like using new tips or anything. Okay, so I'm back and I've done a whole hand and I'm actually so happy with them. Obviously they look really rough because I've had to file them, obviously, to get the shine off, and I went over the top of the tips with the builder just to make them a little bit thicker. They do still feel quite thin in comparison to like acrylics, but I'm hoping once the gel's on them, then yeah, they should be better. I didn't want to do another layer and then they'd be like too thick, and also if I'm gonna do the infills on them, then I don't want to keep putting gel over the top. But yeah, I think they've turned out really well. This one's wonky, I don't know if you can see, but I think that's where my nail broke, like it come out of the nail bed, because yeah, it just sort of looks a bit dodgy, but there's not really much I can do about that. I think that's just the way my nail's going to grow now. I mean, it might eventually grow out and be normal, but at the moment, yeah, so. But other than that, I think they actually look really, really good. So, I'm going to paint them, and I don't know what colour to pick. So it's either going to be Cheeky, which is like a brownie nude, or Warm and Toasty, which is like a peachy nude. think I'm going to go with cheeky. On the card it says remove the shine, yep, done that. Apply a thin coat of your favourite KS gel polish and cure for 30 seconds. Apply a second layer and cure for 30 seconds again, and then go in with the top coat. The lighter bottle is that colour and the darker bottle is that colour. So the lighter bottle is actually darker, but I do think I prefer that lighter one. I just might need an extra few coats, but okay, so that's how it looks. That's obviously with no top coat. Right, now I'm just going to go in with the top coat, which is number 4. And there we go. One thumb done. That top coat has really thickened it up. I don't really know if you're going to be able to see. But yeah, and it doesn't leave the stickiness, so you don't need to wipe it or anything like that. But yeah, it's just really like that. Okay guys, so this is the finished nail look. What do you guys think? I am so happy with them. The colour's quite sheer. The lights make it look like really, really good. And don't get me wrong, they do look good, but the colour is quite sheer. Like in certain lights, when I hold my hands up, you can see through them a little bit. But other than that, they're so good and they're so easy. It did take me ages with that little lamp, so I probably will get the big one. Just because I'm going to be doing this all the time now. Now I don't have to, you know, there's no point, I don't need to pay to get them done, I can just do this. And also this way I'm not having like acrylic on my nails ruining them. But yeah, I think for a first time I've done such a good job. So, but now I know all my family and everyone's probably going to want me to do this, but I'm definitely going to do my best friend Alicia's nails, because she, like, we used to get our nails done together all the time, and I think she'll really like these. So once the world is, you know, gone back to normal, then I'll probably do hers for her, because I know that she'll love them. So yeah, I really, really recommend it. I think if you like acrylics and you like having your nails done, especially at the moment as we can't go out and we can't get them done, it's nice to just pamper yourself and actually just do them yourself, and you'll save a lot of money in the long run. But yeah, what I'll probably do is get the big lamp, get some more colours, and then like every couple of weeks I can just change the colour, like even if they don't need infilling or anything like that. I'm like really happy with them, and now I've got to sit and do the other hand. And I can't be bothered. But yeah, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.